crocodile shark with the biggest goddamn barrier you ever seen.
It's amazing.
Yep, this beats the fuck out of where I'm living.
So here we are, back on the Gibb River Road for episode 3. Last time we landed at the iconic Pentecost River, spending a couple of nights including a rest and repair day while fishing for mighty barramundi, before continuing where we crossed the Drysdale River and attended to mechanical problems with Shane's Triton. The road got rough and it continues on from here as well, as we call into Ellenbrae Station, Mt Barnett Roadhouse, and meet up with our old mate Dean at the Drysdale Station, who drives the rest of the Gibb with us. We also camp on the lovely banks of the Hann River, and can't go on without mentioning some amazing gorges we visit as well. Enjoy! So we're on our way in to Ellenbrae Station, famous for its scones apparently, and yeah, not sure what else. I know there's camping and stuff available here, but we're just calling in for a pretty quick visit, I think, and
so Julie
continuing
can get
our
scones.
journey. Yeah, scones are wanted. So a few k's up this road, I believe, this track, and we'll see what we can find.
So we're just leaving Ellenbrae Station. We just went and tasted their scones. They weren't too bad. About a just under 5 kilometre track in. This is something that welcomes you at just about at the entrance. Red muddy water. Delightful.
Look at that, FJ40, still cruising through. Love it. Using it for what it was built for 40 years ago.
So we're not far from the turn off,
So good morning. We are continuing our journey along the Gibb River Road. Just spent the night camping on the side of the Hann River, and yeah, it was a bit bizarre because it was almost like beach sand, very white sand, and yeah, it wasn't a bad spot actually. And now we are still heading in the west direction, heading towards the Barnett region, Manning Gorge, that area. And yes, so shortly, by the time we get there, that should be the last of the bad corrugations and rough roads. It gets a bit easier after that point. So I think a swim will be on the cards within the next couple of hours or so when we get there. Another nice warm day in the Kimberley.
Car coming.
Locals.
Right now.
See why.
I just passed the car. Was it anything to do with that?
Yes, a couple of black fellas all smashed up at the front bit a bit.
Yeah, I got it. Shouldn't show up on the video.
Must be funny.
Yes, definitely run the GoPro.
Oh, they're moving house.
See what you mean.
You guys can keep going if you want. I'll catch up to you. So there's the number plate there. See that?
So we've just made it to the Barnett Roadhouse, the main, well, the only point really along the Gibb River Road that you can access most things, fruit and veg, hot food, all that sort of stuff, and fuel up. Not that we needed to, but and you get your 10-minute $10 permit to drive about 7 k's in to the Manning Gorge. So that's where we are now. It's just basically a track that runs straight out the back of the roadhouse. So we'll be spending a few hours here, I think. Once we get there, we've got another 2.5k walk trail to get to it. So yeah, we'll be spending a few hours, I imagine, here. Probably come out about lunchtime, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Should be nice. This is comes up as one of the most favourite gorges for a lot of people. So the fact you can swim in it as well is even better.
It doesn't topple over, Jason.
So welcome to the Manning Gorge area, and what we didn't really realise we needed to do was swim to the other side so we can then do the 2.5k walk to the gorge. So we've got,
No, you might as well get wet.
this little tub for all our belongings
Belongings?
to handle.
You gonna be right with that, Joe?
Yeah, mate, all good.
That's what I said, don't let
Swimming.
it topple.
Swimming. Julie's swimming.
Julie's gonna have
Over to the other side. And my SD's full. Fuck me. And then there's a piece of rock ledge. And we're here. We're here. So now that we've swam across to the other side, we're beginning our trek 2.5 k's to Manning Gorge itself. So we are still progressing down to Manning Gorge. This is what we're dealing with. 2.5 k's of this sort of stuff in the heat to get to hopefully something spectacular. It's not easy. And we are just about there. Not far to go now. Look at this. Eh?
Big rock wall down that way.
There we are. Manning Gorge. Over there. Doesn't look nice.
Is it showing?
In you go, Jules. Tell us how great it is. Another magic part of the Kimberley, Manning Gorge. Hey, Julie.
Hey?
Swimming over to the waterfall?
Maybe not.
We only have to go across over the other side anyway.
Yeah, I have to go there.
Lovely. Dino! Spectacular! When you're ready. Sarge for the high dive. Beautiful. There's Daniel. Woo! So we're sitting in underneath the waterfall. Hey Julie. Video's on. So after a lovely swim at Manning Gorge, we begin the trek back 2.5 k's to the other side and ultimately the roadhouse after we wade through the pool back using our little tub.
Mt Barnett.
Well worth the visit, Manning Gorge, even though it's a little hike in. This is what you get. There's even a nice little beach over there of white sand overlooking the water. So we've successfully made our trek, our hike out to Manning Gorge and back, and come to here, back to the beginning. Load our gear in these 2 little half-cut drums, swim over the other side, and we have officially made it back. Hopefully it's well balanced and it doesn't tip over.
Are you going to put your phone in?
I am in a second, yes.
Are you going to boat it again, Jase?
Yeah, I'll take it, that's all good. No problem.
Definitely not.
It's like we are ready. Let's go. Righto, so after our little venture out to Manning Gorge, we've stopped off at the Roadhouse and the Mt Barnett Roadhouse, which had a burger, as you got to, I suppose, when you go there. And we're now back on the road, heading to Galvans Gorge, I think it is, then Adcock Gorge, and I think it's about 90 k's to our penciled in camp spot for the night on the banks of one of the rivers. Can't remember the name of it at this time. So our journey continues
Through the dust.
through the dust and the corrugations of the Kimberleys.
What kind of truck?
First one we've seen.
Oh, big truck.
A lot of cars on that one.
Oh, that's a big long truck.
So here we go again. Next gorge, number 3, 4. Galvans Gorge. All following. Oh, we lost Julie somewhere along the line. Galvans Gorge. That short little stroll into this one, not like last one, not like Manning, 2.5 k's.
There's the waterfall, we've seen it, turn around.
So let's go see what we can find. So far, this is obviously at the bottom.
Take the photo, turn around.
No, it goes through here. We've got a little walking trail. It'll be up there. Walk around through here. Water meandering down through the rocks. Lovely. And further on, up there.
This is shit.
No, it's only just around the corner.
That's what you
Look.
said 2 minutes ago.
You can hear people and hear the water falling. Keep walking. Not far to go now. Here we go, we have found it. The end of the walk trail that's supposed to be 10 minutes, but I think it was more like 15. And here we go. A lovely little swimming hole. A swimming hole with falls. This looks very nice. Time to cool off again. Your last SD card in it. Woo! How good's this?
It's freezing.
No, it's not. It's Galvans Gorge.
It's Galvans Gorge.
Galvans Gorge.
And it took longer than 10 minutes to walk in. Alright, I'm going back.
Oh yeah.
Another rope on it to swing it.
Perfect. How good.
Nicely done. Can they get it again? And it's a stick again. Ah, oh, little fella's got it. Oh, she's got it too. Well done.
Galvans Gorge.
Easy 10-minute stroll.
Easy 10-minute stroll.
Grade 1. Basic. Don't believe Gilby.
Rope swing over there.
You could do it in 5.
We continue our Gibb River Road heading in a westerly direction, and after dipping around in the Galvans Gorge, we're now driving into Adcock Gorge. This is the little track going in, 5k's of this, and I think a little short stroll again and we'll be in there.